Hello world, Shelly here, and it's time for another episode of Foundation Fest. And today, since I didn't get you a foundation review last week, you're gonna get two this week. It is Wednesday. The challenge is going to be that I am attempting a same-day film edit and post. So I'm only filming this a few hours before you're seeing it. I'm gonna have to cut the wear test just a little short to pull this off, but I want to get you this review because I was really excited to find this in my CVS store. Flower Beauty is now at CVS, and they have a new foundation. This is the Get Real Serum Foundation. Retails for $15 for 1 fluid ounce or 30 mils of product. It is described as a hydrating, weightless, buildable foundation that conceals and smooths skin, leaving you with a natural-looking, radiant finish. 16 different shades. I got the third lightest shade, Ivory, L2. They say our Get Real Serum Foundation conceals and smooths skin, leaving you with what I just said. The light to medium buildable coverage is an adaptable formula that is suited to match a wide range of skin tones. Infused with a hydrating, weightless antioxidant serum to help nourish and care for skin as you wear it, our formula doesn't settle into lines and skin appears youthful and healthy. It features a lavender flower water that brightens and refreshes the skin, while olive oil, a natural anti-inflammatory, provides antioxidants and ultimate glowing hydration, cruelty-free, and vegan. Okay. I'm going to look at the ingredient list really quick here. Do we have added fragrance? There are some natural extracts in here. I am not seeing any added synthetic fragrance ingredient listed. So, all right, Flower Beauty. Let's swatch this one against a few others in my collection. Swatch time. First up is today's foundation, the Flower Beauty Get Real Foundation in shade L2 Ivory. Second, I've got from CoverGirl the True Blend Matte Made in shade L20. Third up is from Wet n Wild the Photo Focus Dewy Foundation in shade Shell Ivory. Fourth is the CYO Life Proof in shade 101. And last, I've got the NYX Born to Glow in shade Light Ivory. I already cleansed, moisturized, and sunscreened this 46-year-old face. I have primed with the Good Molecules silicone-free priming moisturizer. I am so sorry about the noise. It's going to happen for the next few months. Construction. I'm having an addition built on my house, which is awesome. And it's going to enable me to move into a bigger room. I'm not getting the new room, but I'm getting the room that's being vacated anyway. But I apologize for the noise. I've got a damp sponge for one side. I didn't grab a brush. Let me get an e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush. Because you know, I've got like 5 dozen of them here. Not actually, but I probably have 2 dozen of them though. e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush on the other side. We will see if there is a preference one way or the other. Blends out easily with a sponge. Definitely has a scent to it. It smells like lavender, which is really weird for a foundation. I'm used to it in my skincare, but not from a foundation. It smells really nice, but definitely has that lavender scent to it. It feels like skincare going on. It definitely feels like a serum, but I do think it's getting just a little bit of redness coverage. Even with light coverage with a sponge, of course, I can still see all my sunspots and everything coming through, but it did really nicely even out. Okay, that looks nice. Let's try the brush side. I feel like this is going to be a formula you could even apply with fingertips as a, quick out the door kind of a formula. It blends easily with the brush as well. It is clinging just a little bit to some dry skin I have around my nostrils, but I would say coverage-wise, it's very light coverage either way. I would say sponge or brush, either is fine. They both look very pretty on the skin. I am going to take what's left here and just try to build it up just a little bit. You know me, I like to be closer to medium coverage. That's just my jam. I'd say you're probably going to top out at light coverage with this one. It starts out looking very dewy on the skin, but I am noticing that it does set down a bit. So give it a minute, and I think some of that excess dewiness does set down. Let's zoom in and take a look. This one is really pretty light coverage. It is a sort of your skin but better approach. It is doing a pretty nice job at smoothing out and blurring my pores because I really can't see them very well. And that's a good thing. I don't have a pore filling primer on, so that's the foundation doing it. It's also doing a pretty nice job at smoothing out the textured side of my face. I honestly think the only complaint I have is that the dry skin around my nostrils, which I've been having to blow my nose a lot lately, and I'll probably have to do it today, it's just clinging a little bit to those flakes of skin that are coming up, but everywhere else looks very, very pretty. It's a pretty finish. It's on the dewy side, but I do feel like it is setting down. I think I am going to set it with powder. We'll see, because it feels a little bit too tacky. Let me give it a few minutes. Let's check the time. It is 11:48. I'm going to put the rest of my face on. I'll be right back. So far so good with the Flower Beauty. I did end up setting it with powder, and I thought that we might do a little trial run of the experiment I mentioned previously in a video. I have used half my face with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish, one of my favorite powders, and the other half of my face with the Flower Light Illusion powder, just to see how they compare. I'm pretty sure the Flower Beauty is a dupe. It looks to me just about identical to the Charlotte Tilbury, which is mind-blowing. So that's happening. On the rest of my face, CoverGirl bronzer and blush. The blush shade is Love Me. I'm wearing the Diamond Dasher highlight from Kaleidos makeup. My eyes are the Juvia's Place Taupes palette. So in love with this right now, you guys. Mascara is Blowout from Makeup Revolution. My lip is Flower Beauty. I am enjoying the heck out of these. I got 2 shades, also at CVS. Flower Beauty Chill Out Lip Glaze. This one is the shade Zen. They feel like a gloss, but they have just a little bit more pigment and staying power than a typical gloss. And they're almost like a, I don't want to use lip stain, but you know how that color sticks around? They don't stain your lips or stick around exactly like that, but the way the color stays even when the gloss starts to fade is kind of like that. And I like it. I really, really like it. I think that's everything that's going on at the moment. I will be back in a bit with a daylight check-in, and I'll come back tonight and give you guys my final thoughts. I have to get my glitter mask in this video. Look how cool this is. Heck yeah, glitter mask. I'm over at Layla's Boutique in Harrisonburg picking up an online order. We are about 3 hours in right now. Kind of feeling like I don't feel like I have much on anymore. Like I don't see it. I mean, I don't know, kind of strange. I feel like it has disappeared, and that makes my blush and bronzer look really bold and obnoxious. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Everyone's looking at me like I'm crazy. Standing in a parking lot, filming myself. It's okay though. What do you guys think? Does this look weird? Looks a little dry. Alright. I'll be back tonight. We'll see what happens. 8:08 p.m. That puts us just past the 8-hour mark. No. 9? 8. About 8 hours. A little over 8 hours. Let's take a look at how the Flower Beauty Get Real Serum Foundation held up. I'm super disappointed, you guys. I feel like it is just looking splotchy. Like, some areas of my face have no product anymore. It's starting to feel drying. My face is starting to feel tight. And I just did my 7 skins yesterday. So my skin is as hydrated coming into this as humanly possible. Let's just zoom in and take a look. I've got pretty much no coverage left on my chin. Ignore my nose, I did have to blow it like twice, so, but it still is clinging to the edges of the dry skin there. I've got pretty much no product left on my upper lip. It did crack along my smile lines, which just accentuates them and makes me look older. I would say it's not clinging to the texture between my eyebrows, but I think that's because there's literally no product left. My forehead looks really splotchy and all of my micro wrinkles are starting to be visible, which is what usually happens when my skin is dehydrated. Same with my crow's feet. This started out so pretty. You know, the reason why I was so surprised this afternoon was that when I put this on, it looked so pretty and it seemed like a really nice start to the day. And so only a few, 3 hours later that I was at Lila's boutique and I turned the camera on expecting to look good, and I was like, oh my god, I'm walking around looking like this. I do not look good. I was not expecting that. If I had to give a grade to the Flower Beauty Get Real Serum Foundation, I'm gonna go C-. I mean, it's okay. It's not up to standards that I would wear this. It's only been 8 hours. It's already breaking down. Starts out really pretty, and it felt so nice going on. I can't believe it dried me out so quickly. It felt so nice. I'm really surprised. I'm really surprised this didn't go better than it did. I would say if you only need to wear it for a few hours, it's really pretty. But I'm going to go C-, and I'm probably being generous. But it's almost Thanksgiving, so. And I love Drew Barrymore. And I'm so sad that her foundations do not work for me. The powder, on the other hand. Side to side, you guys. I can't tell the difference in the powder. I really can't. Really can't. This powder, bomb diggity. Highly recommend. I think this powder is a straight up dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury. I would skip the foundation unless you are one of those people that only needs to wear it for 3 hours. There you have it. Another episode of Foundation Fest is in the books. It's going to go up a little bit late because I think right now it is 8:12 and I'm never going to be able to edit and upload in 45 minutes. But better late than never. It'll be up tonight. I'm pulling this off, you guys. I'm gonna do it. Which, if you're seeing this, you know that I already did. Thanks a lot for taking some time out of your day to geek out over makeup with me. Come back every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern time for new videos. I appreciate your time. I hope you guys all have an awesome day or night wherever you are in the world. Happy Thanksgiving if you're in the U.S. and take care of each other. Bye-bye.